This is the last video in our series of how to make the CARES Act actionable. This is about people who are 72 years old and above and are thinking, should I take my distribution this year? As we know, the required minimum distributions been waived for 2020 with the idea of people not being forced to sell part of their account when markets are at the bottom or low. Which brings me to kind of question, can we really time the market? Can we know if it's now high or low and so on? There's a beautiful study by Ilya Dichev from Emory University. And he looked at the buy and hold returns over 70, 80 years versus the returns investors earned, kind of the investor returns, because they tend to buy and sell. They don't always buy and hold. For the New York Stock Exchange, for all investors as a group, the buy and hold returns were 9.9%. The investor returns were 8.6%. More dramatic picture for NASDAQ, where we have more individual investors. Buy and hold returns 9.6%, investor returns 4.3%, less than half. So we're not doing a good job timing the market. And my rule of thumb and advice would not be about timing the market. But I would still tell you, if you're retired and you don't need the money, skip your required minimum distribution for 2020. Why? Not because I'm making guesses about where markets will go. Because the more you leave in the account, the lower the risk of running out of money. The better of chances that you will outlive the money. Now, if you need the money, just to avoid the psychological regret of selling all at the bottom, maybe you take your distributions this year quarterly or monthly. Now, for employers and record keepers, from my experience chatting with people, they're not aware of it. So I think it's really important to inform those who are 72 and above that they actually don't have to take the required minimum distribution. This is the end of our 6 videos about making the CARES Act actionable. And I want to really leave you with 2 ideas at the end. One is, we should make it easy for people to make the right decision. Financial decisions don't have to be complicated. We can make them easy using sensible rules of thumb that would apply and make the right choice the easy choice for the vast majority of the population. Number 2, while we are in the middle of the pandemic, while we are struggling and we're thinking about access to the retirement accounts, about taking money out, about making it easy to take the money out, let's not lose sight of the fact that we also have to think about the future and how we're going to make it easy to put the money back into the system. One day, the pandemic will be behind us, Disneyland will reopen, and we should take the grandkids. We should have the money for it. Thank you.